With 1 in every 7 people on the planet risking starvation, farmers are under tremendous pressure to increase output. All of this is done while remaining environmentally and economically efficient. Farmers are now frequently in a race against the clock to sow and harvest with a few hands on decks as possible, especially given the volatility of recent uncertain seasons. This is where technology enters the picture. New agricultural innovations have resulted from a technological revolution which will alter the landscape of farm and orchard management. We'll look at 10 of these new tools that can help today's farmers achieve great precision and productivity. But before we continue, kindly hit the notification button to be notified when next I post new videos. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 10. Product testing in field or on-site. Some crops such as cannabis and hemp are heavily controlled, necessitating extensive lab testing and reporting. Moisture and pollutant levels are monitored throughout the growth of many other crops, and as a result, additional expenditures are generated as a result of the need for prolonged sample and lab processes. This creates a demand for in-field product testing solutions that can reduce the expense, inconvenience, and time it takes to receive lab results. One of these inventions is Light Lab. Outside of the lab, the portable and lightweight equipment can accurately test for the cannabinoid profile of such crops. Growers may now conduct sampling and tests in the field or at processing centers, saving time and streamlining the product process. The Mini GAC 2500 is another instrument that performs a similar purpose on grain crops. The technology can take precise readings, resulting in advantages such as a wider grain temperature range and shorter analysis times. This eliminates shrink charges and dockage fees, as well as gives you more control over the drying process of your crops. Number 9. Bee vectoring. Bee vectoring is an interesting new technique in disease control management. Bee vectoring has been proven to be beneficial in integrated disease management and pest control by a corporation in Canada. BVT-CR7, also known as Vectorite, is a naturally occurring fungus that helps protect crops from a range of illnesses. The Vectorite solution is placed within a hive of commercially grown bees, and when the bees leave the hive, they gather the solution. The solution is subsequently spread throughout the surrounding crops and fields by the bees. In addition to greater disease resistance, the technique improves plant development and naturally extends crop shelf life, as of these advantages are obtained without the usage of pesticides. Because it merges naturally with agricultural industry systems, the idea is groundbreaking. Number 8. Harvest Quality Vision HQV. Harvest Quality Vision, or HQV, developed by Crop Tracker, is a novel technology that eliminates the need for manual inspections throughout the harvesting process of fruits and vegetables. HQV, which was released earlier this year, uses automated scanners to capture and estimate crop quality and quantity. Because of the large volume of apples and other fruit picked at once, most fruit is not evaluated before being stored. When produce is graded with a camera, it may be better stored and managed without being damaged by human or machine treatment. When variations such as infections, flaws, or quantity deficit occur, the software generates notifications so that producers can change their course of action early in the harvesting process. HQV aids farmers in producing more consistent, higher quality crops, which enhances farm revenue. This technology is now only available through Crop Tracker for apple grading and sorting, but plans to expand to other crop types that are in the works. Number 7. Automated farm equipment. Time constraints and labor shortages are both solved by automated farming equipment such as a self-driven tractor or seeder. These machines can work non-stop around the clock to produce high yields in less time. They are ideal for orchard management because they free up farmers' time to focus on more important tasks such as strategizing ways to improve the quality of their crop rather than on menial and manual labor. Number 6. RFID. Radio Frequency Identification, or RFID, is a technology that captures information tagged to an object using radio waves. They perform similar functions to barcodes, but in a farm setting, they are most efficient and comprehensive because they can be read invisibly and from several feet away in the dirt. RFID, unlike barcodes, can be reprogrammed and can store up to 2 KB of data, including information like location, date, and time. Crop Tracker has harnessed RFID technology for use in crop harvesting, storage, and packing. It improves traceability and allows for quick recall management when the need arises by automating data entry. During organizational processes, the technology eliminates the risk of costly human error. Customers will be able to know the origins of the product they have in their hands thanks to RFID, which will increase customer loyalty and trust. Number 5. Crop and soil monitoring and management. Precision farming necessitates a significant amount of data collection and management. It's time-consuming and prone to human error. FarmBeats is one of the pioneers in this field, using sensors, drones, satellites, and tractors to achieve breakthroughs. The technology works in real time, which feeds it into a cloud-based model to render a detailed picture of how the farm is performing. Other applications such as agrocares can help farmers efficiently and affordably monitor and analyze soil fertility, such as its nutrients, feed, leaves, and insect contents. It produces reliable and fast data that can provide management recommendations to simplify the process flow of farming, just like FarmBeats. The innovation utilizes cloud-based technology, which allows it to run in real time. Tools such as SGS can also help you to strategize a nutrient delivery plan that can increase crop yields, enhancing environmental protection and fine-tune precision. Number 4. Real-time kinematic. Real-time kinematic, or RTK, is an emerging technology used to enhance the accuracy of existing GPS signals. The technique eliminates the majority of standard GPS errors to centimeter-level accuracy. RTK improves GPS or satellite tracking in the field with stationary receivers to better predict farming yields and costs. Right now, this technology is primarily being used in land surveying to match the best plant density and treatment plants to the land being planted. Number 3. Vertical farming. Countries' urbanization and industrialization result in a loss of arable land for farming. Over the last 40 years, a third of arable land has been lost, and vertical farming may be the only way to save it. Vertical farming is a technique of growing crops on vertically stacked or inclined surfaces that can be integrated into other structures or buildings, allowing more crops to be grown in less space. This could be the solution to meeting the rising food demand of an ever-increasing population, particularly in urban areas. Greenhouse settings that can be integrated into vertical farming can also be used by farmers. This entails the production of seasonal crops all year long, regardless of the weather. Number 2. Mini-chromosome technology. Genetic engineers have harnessed the use of mini-chromosome technology to improve a plant's genetic traits. Although the mini-chromosome contains only a small amount of genetic material, it can be manipulated using genetic engineering to achieve biofortification enhancement or supplementation of the crop's nutritional content. It can also boost crop resistance by introducing new traits like drought tolerance. Mini-chromosomes are effective vectors for expressing foreign genes without interfering with the host's natural development and growth due to the small amount of genetic material they contain. The technology hasn't been fully explored yet, but it has a lot of potential in agriculture. Because the plant's original chromosomes are used, the food has a lower negative connotation among consumers than other genetically modified foods. Number 1. Laser scarecrows. Since the dawn of farming, the battle between farmers and birds has been a perpetual struggle. Pests like starlings, blackbirds, and crows can destroy up to 75% of crops within 48 hours of harvesting, leading to a huge loss in revenue. Growers have tried everything in the name of pest control, from traditional scarecrows to propane cannons, none of which have outrun the evolutionary wit of nature. Recently, a researcher from the University of Rhode Island has invented a new deterrent to keep these birds away. The laser scarecrow projects green laser lighting, not visible by humans, in the sun. They are effective due to birds' sensitivity to the color green. The automated laser darts across fields up to 600 feet and effectively startles birds enough to prevent them from destroying any crop. They are also less environmentally destructive and less labor-intensive compared to the use of netting. There have been different variations of the laser technology, some of which come solar-powered and with an auto-targeting system on birds. That's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for spending time with us. And if you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and the notification bell. Subscribe to our channel to get access to more interesting videos from us. Thank you so much for watching.